Welcome to day 3 of 30 days of Python. Today we'll be looking at the interactive shell, how to create a script, data types, mathematical operators, variables, and we'll conclude with an exercise on input and output. So to get started, we'll look at the interactive shell and things you can do in the interactive shell in Python. You can add. So you use the standard addition operator. You can subtract. You can multiply. That's 4, 5. You can perform exponentation. 30 raised to the power 2 and 900. You can perform division 3 divided by 4. You can perform integer division, which is 4, 41 modulus 8. And you can perform modulus. Modulus is tricky because it's the whole number remainder. Now this will give you 4 modulus 4 remainder 8 as a whole number. So the modulus will be 8. And that's how modulus works. I'll go a bit into modulus. Now modulus is like the whole number remainder. So when you are dealing with, think of it like time, like when you say you're using a 24-hour clock and you're trying to convert to a 12-hour clock, you now put AM or PM. That's like the concept of modulus. If you need any clarifications, just point them out to me and I will clarify it in the comment section. Now, let's go to new file. We're going to go to script creation. Now, to create a script allows to write a program and use the interpreter to execute the contents of the file. Now, the advantage of a script is that we can save it to a disk, we can print it, we can have a copy and back it up. Unlike the shell, when we close the shell, whatever we've done so far is lost forever. To create a script, you go to new file, and I'm going to create a very simple script. And I'll say print world. So save. Now I won't save it in this location, I'll save it on my desktop. I'll call this hello.py. Now to execute your script, you click on run module. So execute. Now the beautiful thing about the script is you can close it. So if you come here, close your script, and come back here, open, go to desktop. Hello. You can run your script. Okay. Now, data types, because the computer processes data types refer to the various forms of data a computer can process. Now, the basic ones are numbers, Boolean, and strings. Numbers can be broken down into integers and decimals, but in computing, we call it float. So there's a function we use which is called type. And we say type 4. To tell us that it's if we say type 4, to tell us that it's a class of int. If we say type 4.0, they tell us that it's a class of float, which is decimal. We say type, now notice this for class of string. And if you say type, so it tells us it's a class of Boolean. And that's all there is to do with operator types. Now, mathematical operators. Now, the way Python works, it calculates the parentheses first, then exponentiation, then division and multiplication. Division and multiplications have the same priority with each other, and then addition and subtraction. So in Nigeria, we call this off computing, we call it board mass. Now, let's come to variables. In order to avoid doing all of this, we can use a container, which is what a variable is. And we can just, to create a variable, we simply assign. So I'll say x equals to 4. Now to get the value out of x, we'll say print x, and then the value of x is 4. Of course, once we close the interactive shell, that value of x will go. So lastly, input and output. We're going to create a new file. And we're going to call it name, save, name.py. And we're going to ask the user for their name and then print it out on the screen with a welcome message. So first thing we'll say is name equals, we can say print this is ask the that's the purpose of the program. So name is equals to, Python has a function called input. Now input works in a way that it takes in the value into the program, but the value in between the quotation marks is called a prompt. So the prompt is what the user will see. So this is please enter your print save run one. So my name is Trusting. You're welcome, Trusting, and end. Now, if you want to add more arguments, and that's what a function takes in, they're called arguments. If you want to add more arguments to the function, we'll just do this semicolon, run it again. Okay, so let me just perform a hack. Come back here. This plus, the plus will, okay, beautiful. So we covered everything I have for us today. Let's just go over the input and output function, and then we'll end the class here. Now, the way the input function works is that it uses the the way input is done in Python is that it uses the input function, and the prompt is what is displayed in between the quotation marks. Now, the value from the input function is assigned to a variable. I said before, a variable is a container, and you can then print out the value you get from the user. Now, everything from the comma is separated by a space. So welcome is separated by a space with name. But this plus is where you are joining strings together. And the name of the operation is called concatenation. You are concatenating. So with that, we've come to the end of the class. See you on day 4. Thank you very much for watching.